Hey y'all, this is Lions Den with another news and commentary. I know a lot of you guys saw the first ever presidential debate. Donald Trump, your president. Well, you know, Fox News, one of the moderators, Chris Wallace, asked Donald Trump, "Do you denounce white supremacy?" Like the Proud Boys, the neo-Nazis, the KKK, etc. Well, Donald Trump, we already know the answer to that. And in fact, I want you to take a listen to what this. I mean, and that's for those of you that didn't see the debate. I want you guys to. I'm just gonna go ahead and play this, and then I'm gonna continue the rest of my commentary.
You have repeatedly criticized the vice president for not specifically calling out Antifa and other left-wing extremist groups. But are you willing tonight to condemn white supremacists and militia groups and to say that they need to stand down and not add to the violence in a number of these cities, as we saw in Kenosha and as we've seen in Portland?
Sure,
Are you
I'm
prepared
willing
to
do
specifically
that,
do it?
I
Go
would
ahead,
say
sir.
I would say almost everything I see is from the left wing, not from the right wing.
So what are you saying?
I'm willing to do anything. I want to see peace.
Then do it, sir.
Say it. Do it. Say it. You want to call him? What do you want to call him? Give me a name. Give me a
White
name.
supremacists and
Who would you like me to condemn?
white supremacists and right
Proud Boys, stand back and stand by. But I'll tell you what. Somebody's got to do something about Antifa and the left, because this is not a right-wing problem. This is a left-wing. This is a left-wing problem.
White supremacists. Antifa's an idea, not an organization.
You got it.
Not militia. That's what his
an idea.
FBI director.
I'm sorry, y'all. You gotta admit, this is comic. This is so comedy. So Donald Trump just said, he just said, stand back and stand by. Then this man just said, stand back and stand by. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what? I'm gonna rewind this one more time, and I just want to hear this. Hold on, y'all. I just want to hear this one more time. Here we go.
White supremacists. Antifa's an idea, not an organization.
You got it.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me hear this one more time. I'm gonna go way back, because to me, this is hilarious.
White supremacists and white
Proud Boys, stand back and stand by. But I'll tell you what.
Stand back and stand by about the Proud Boys. Fam, people. Now, this debate is funny, right? But what's not so funny is that Donald Trump have the special militia like they're prepared for war. I'm gonna tell y'all something, and I'm gonna be real with y'all. You think black people in this country are gonna bow down to white supremacist groups like the Proud Boys, the neo-Nazis, and the KKK? This is not the 1920s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s anymore. This is 2020. And see, black people are well armed and well. I mean, I'm gonna tell you like this: we're as well armed now than we is a couple of years ago. At first, we got the new Black Panther Party, which is still operational. And now we got the new group that leads by, known as the leader, the Grand Master Jay, the NFAC, which is also known as the No Fucking Around Coalition. And they're extremely armed. So I'm gonna tell you what, family. You got a person that says, stand back and stand by. And me, as a sitting president, that's dangerous. What he said about that in that first debate is extremely dangerous. Don't you know what would happen if Trump gives an order to the Proud Boys or the neo-Nazis or the KKK to carry out those attacks? That is extremely dangerous for y'all. It will be an all-out war, I'm telling you. It will be an all-out war. And don't think that black people are just going to sit back just like they did in the 30s, 40s, and 50s. And I'm telling you like this, we're not the go along, get along people anymore, y'all. We're not. So to sit here and thinking, and this is dangerous, what he says about the Proud Boys stand back and stand by, how many sitting presidents you know that will ever said that? And now he gonna say, well, you know, Antifa is a terrorist group. Family. And I'm being honest, that when it comes to protests with Black Lives Matter, Antifa's there. But you can't, and I remember one time, people, that when the massacre happened in Charlottesville, the same president, your president, Donald Trump, will say, well, it's violence on both sides. See, and then he said that the white supremacists are very good people. See, this is the talk, ladies and gentlemen, that is dangerous. What this president just said is dangerous. It's going to get people hurt or killed. So now, I want you to know, I'm going to rewind this one last time, folks, so you guys can understand what Donald Trump just said. And again, even though this debate is entertainment, but what he just said about the Proud Boys, this is not entertainment. This is danger talk. Here it is one last time, y'all. And I'm not going to say anything. I want you guys to hear it. Here we go.
Do you want to call him? What do you want to call him? Give me a name. Give me a
White
name.
supremacists and
Who would
white
you like me to condemn?
White supremacists and right
Proud Boys, stand back and stand by. But I'll tell you what. Somebody's got to do something about Antifa and the left, because this is not.
Stand back and stand by. He's supposed to be the commander-in-chief. He's supposed to be the leader of the free world. And he's talking dangerous talk like that. Well, I'm going to tell you something. This is not the 40s, 50s, and 60s that the KKK is just lynching folks and killing folks. We're living in a new time, y'all. We're living in a new world. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this video, and then I'm going to finish my commentary.
A right-wing problem. This is a FBI director. This is a left-wing problem. White supremacists. Antifa's an idea, not an organization. You got it. Not militia. That's what his his FBI director said. Well, you know what? No, we're done, sir. We're moving on to the next one. That's not an idea. Everybody in your administration tells you the truth is a bad idea. Can I tell you what? I have no idea, sir. Antifa is a dangerous. All right, gentlemen, we're now moving on to the Trump and Biden records. They'll overthrow you. When a president,
That's the end of the video, y'all. We're living in a dangerous time. And black people are in record numbers are buying guns at never ever before. When it comes to like any handguns, rifles, everything. Because again, you just heard what your president just said. That's about the Proud Boys. Stand back and stand by. You just heard that. And even though we just chuckle, laugh about this debate because it is entertainment, number one. But I'm going to tell you like this. This is dangerous, of what he just said. Extremely dangerous. It could get most Americans killed for that, because of that talk. So in other words, the Proud Boys pumping their chest, and I'm going to give a shout out to Willie D from Willie D Live for talking about this. So the Proud Boys can pump their chest because they got rifles and guns and they scare people. We're not scared people. We're not. They forgot that Black has militias too. They forgot that the new Black Panther Party is also armed. They also forgot about the new group, the NFAC, leading by Grandmaster Jay, which stands for No Fucking Around Coalition. And they're extremely well armed. So you better pray. I mean, I guess. See, the thing of it is, the last thing that we want to hear in America is another civil war, and that's what Donald Trump want to push. This is why I said, and again, and I'm gonna tell you this one last time. Don't forget Charlottesville or what happened there when Donald Trump said, your president said the exact same, well, saying about how you feel about the white supremacist groups in Charlottesville that killed Heather Heyer, that one of the protesters. And he said, well, the protesters, the white supremacist group, the Ku Klux Klan, they're very fine people. And there's been violence on both sides. That's what he just said. And now he said this in a debate that this is, I'm telling you, y'all, I'm telling you, it's like I mean, when he says stand back and stand by, that's dangerous. That's really, really dangerous, y'all. And it seems to me he's just basically ready for war. That's exactly what it's end up. And, you know, we can just laugh about this debate. People just chuckle and laugh. But what Donald Trump said is not laughable. It's dangerous. He could have get people hurt or killed. So the Proud Boys, the neo-Nazis, the Ku Klux Klan, the KKK, you know, they can chuckle, ha, stand back, stand by. But guess what? Black people are armed too. And we're not playing around either. So, y'all, it's going to get ugly. And it's going to get better. So, y'all, let me know what you think. All I'm saying is that you better pray that this war ain't breaking out. Because he's blaming Antifa. But then you're not even condemning your own. Well, you're not even condemning the Proud Boys, the KKK, the neo-Nazis, the white supremacist groups. You're not condemning, but which, ladies and gentlemen, would not even surprise. And I'm glad he said what he said, because we now know the entire world now see what your president just said. The whole world knows now. And we can't hide the racism. We can't hide, you know, the bigotry. It's open now. And the world sees it. Countries like France, Germany, Italy, even Africa sees what Trump just said. So we just exposed what we just talking about for 500 years. That racism is here and never go away. Thanks to your president, Donald Trump. Y'all let me know what you think about this. Like, click, subscribe, and remember to click the notification bell for all the news and commentary. With that being said, this is Lions Den signing off. Deuces.